One of my hosts. Yes.
Yo.
Well, go on, my brother.
Yeah, I know my G. I
Know
pray.
the thing, alright?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ready to tell the people them what go on, ready for wholesome vibe, you know what I mean?
Right.
Interesting and informative.
Yeah.
Man.
For the people that are already there, and just make sure if you're not a good friend, and send it to a friend because the conversation got interesting tonight.
For real, man.
And then tell a friend to tell a friend. To tell another friend. Yes, right?
Yeah. So, bro, I'm not asking if you spill the milk still, but in your short words still, you know, because we have to go and kick off this kind of vibe. So, in your short words, then, you know what I mean? Just why you give me a view, on, you know, where you actually view or your opinion on the thing, you know?
What is a Gyalis?
Yeah.
Well, I want to tell you my opinion complicated because of how much I know upon the subject, but I say, in my opinion, in the simplest of definition, a girl is somebody is a person, right? Because me believe say it can be man or woman.
Yo, I see it in the next topic that by itself.
Yeah, right. See, so, but right then I say, for me, I believe say a girl can be, male or female, but anybody that has a way with women, that how me look upon it. You see me? And when I say has a way, I mean them have a certain style, them have a certain charisma where women just drawn to. That is how me look upon who is a girl. You see me? That I simple and short way to put it.
Okay. Well, you don't know. Alright, me not ready for really, give my opinion yet still. Me I wait for some of my callers them, you know, for really tune in on the topic because, as we say, it's kind of a touching topic and every time you touch it, it just always have a negative impact. And we know that they are negative, but they are also way of life.
Mm-hmm.
So, we want to bring it to a level now where we find out, for instance, even the Muslim with him 7 wife or him 12 wife. I want to find out if him a Gyalis too, so I want to know in the people's opinion what they think. You know what I mean? For a cultural lifestyle, which, can require a man to have more than one woman.
So hold on. Who else will join the live before we start? Kick it up out here.
Yeah, because I have Shauna from England. Right now, she a get up out of bed and know it late.
Oh, true.
Yeah, me also have one of my little famous sports player brother, NFL player. Him about, for come on, my Canadian brother too as well. Me have couple people, me have people from in a dancehall space too. So, we just vibe up and get the people them, make them
watch
hear it and just.
Right, before the guests them come on and everybody else start giving them opinion on, like what is a Gyalis. More the people them are there right now. So
Yeah.
start comment and tell we in the comment section what who feel is a Gyalis. Because, I don't want to be a situation where we start talking everybody opinion get influenced and everybody start going other way. I don't talk for no what who feel like who is a Gyalis.
Yeah.
Right.
Cassie, bless up yourself. Yeah, so people out there who tune in, just start give us your opinion. You know what I mean? Just start give us your opinion that how you view the situation. So we can get the ball rolling.
Who have 6 baby mother and living good. Alright.
Alright, Curtis.
Sound like a baby to me, you see? Only for baby.
Cash
Someone who have multiple women or many of them are women. Whoa, hold on. That one, whoever said vibrant, not play, brother.
Yeah,
not
play. Get with the topic.
No, play. That one disqualified.
That now play. We need your opinion.
We need a definition. 10 baby. No, hold on, Curtis. A baby is still talk about, brother. A girl is still talk about.
Yeah.
10 baby. You would have,
Curtis,
you
a
feel
man
like you
can
have to
walk in
feel
a
jealous.
sperm bank and get 20 baby.
What you mean? I know, no girl. You can't have 20 baby
You
and
wanna
no girl.
guess?
That's true. Yeah.
Yo, Anthony, yo. Mr. Barrett, yo, call in, my boss. Make we get it
So hold
kicking.
on, hold on. What is another term for Gyalis? For the people that were overseas and I really
Okay,
understand.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
my friend just tuned in from South Africa. I'm pretty sure I'm not Gyalis them call it.
Okay,
Right?
yeah. So we have to let them know, for instance, for real, because you know what I mean? Ladies man, girls man, you know.
Yeah.
So
In a Trinidad, them say wet man.
what them call them?
Wet man, them call them a Trinidad, sir.
Wet man.
Yes, wet man.
Yeah, we need to hear that too, you know. We need all of the ladies, them all over, wherever you from. Give us your definition as well. Or the name that you guys use in your area or your country.
Mm-hmm. Because differently still, I'm ready to start spilling tea. I'm feel like someone will consider themselves jealous and not jealous, in my
A
opinion, you know,
London,
brother.
what go on artist?
Swear to you, brother. Some of them man will consider themselves jealous nowadays and not jealous to me, you know, you.
Yeah. I true that, you know, but yo, it's true, I don't want to spill the thing too.
Yeah.
That's why, because you know, we have to guess them, we have to talk to and them things. So
True.
we don't really want, you know what I mean? Talk the thing too early. We need to hear some people opinion, especially the female. We need to hear from their point of view. You
Who
know,
is a jealous?
yeah, we need
Who
to
is a ladies
hear,
man?
yeah. So you
Who is
know, we don't need
a
someone who
player?
just come and use them ego and tell me say, yo,
Yo,
because
Anthony
some man
Barrett,
can, you know.
Anthony Barrett, I try to get adult, like man say, Adim.
Let me see what go on over there, so. But me not see it, my brother.
You can send him a request or him can send you a request.
Okay.
A long time I go upon that. Long time I use that something, so I can't
Yeah.
to the director to do it.
You see it, man, and show me a new cool to it. People will take time with me, okay?
In New York, they call them players. All right. I feel like the connotation of player kind of negative. Make it sound like, I mean, well, yeah, you can go with players still, yeah. So
Mr.
Cassie, tell me,
Barrett, my lad, update your phone. You're a big football player, brother. It's you need the latest version to be added to this live. So get
Cassie,
updated, my brother. The big
Cassie,
football star. Now do me that something there.
Cassie,
Use
what is
up a
your
big
definition
finger.
of a player? Cassie, what's your definition of a player? Who's a player?
That's a different topic, you know.
No, what she said in New York, them call Gyalis player.
A player.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm ask her for define it. When is a Gyalis positive? Wow. Big question by the one called Empress Aquarius. Right, alright, you are. Nobody want
when
to
a
get
girl
into
is
it, you know.
positive.
But me feel like Gyalis can be positive if the girl is executing the right way.
Hear me sum up that in a one word. Hear a girl is positive in one word. Just the contribution. You know what I mean? It can be a child or so, because most Gyalis children will complain, or most single baby mother complain with them baby father Gyalis. Most of them youth the 90% of the time talented. So that can be a case.
My opinion of when can a Gyalis be positive is me feel like when a girl is honest. That's our first part. You see, when the man I deal with a multitude
Oh,
of women, but he is being honest about it.
yes, it says someone who has a lot of man or woman that they deal with.
All right, acceptable.
So the same thing like what you were saying, a woman can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to what you were saying. Sorry about that.
No, me just I say like me feel like a girl can be positive if and when the subject is being honest about what they do and not take people emotions for granted. That is when me feel it can be positive. You also have positivity in I personally feel like say is me I mean even know how to phrase this. If the girl is talented sexually and he must spread that sexual positivity among several women and
Hold on, my
please them
brother.
that positive too.
Hold on, my brother. Say I'm with sister from UK. I try join.
Empress for other cause she said this is nonsense. Me want your Empress I say brother.
All
Say I
right.
go send Empress a request, please and thanks. Who that
Hello.
you add? Empress.
Hello?
Yes,
Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Sorry, I'm trying to understand what you're saying, so just run that by me again.
All right.
You
Me
feel
attack.
that?
Me
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
Vibrant?
Well, two of you, because Vibrant just said something about children who come out of that situation in terms of the single parent tend to be talented. But we're going to move on to that after. I first want to hear what you got to say because I
All right.
think you need a woman's perspective on this.
All right. So, all right. First, all right. My name is Unfiltered Penny. First and foremost, right? All right. Secondly, I feel like the question that you asked is when is the Gyalis positive? When can Gyalis be positive?
No. It's when it's what you said about a guy being honest.
Yeah, no, that was the question I was answering when you said that. You said when can Gyalis be positive,
Okay.
right? And I said it can be a positive thing if and when the guy is being completely honest with all of his partners,
Completely
meaning
honest about what? About how?
about
Break it
having
down.
multiple partners. If having multiple partners, right? If me have 5 women and it's completely consensual, meaning me not hide nothing and everybody know where they stand, then it can breed a positive relationship, in my opinion. Because at the end of the day, the negativity come from the conflict and the drama that people are used to. They come with the
So
whole jealous
do
situation.
do you think that
Right.
someone do you think that people are always when people are vulnerable, do you think that they're in control of their decision making?
That's a tricky question because it can be sometimes and sometimes not. But vulnerability breed exactly what you just said. This one can be vulnerable, but it's
I,
not.
I I'm
I
trying
don't
to
think there's an absolute
understand
answer.
which woman would
Yeah,
be okay with the man having other women
you'll be surprised about the
unless she's in
diversity
a
that.
but she has to be in a vulnerable situation. And I feel that the guy,
No,
no, unless you're talking about polygamy, in order for someone to accept, in order for someone to accept that their man is with 5 other women, there has to be some form of vulnerability within their life why they
nah,
only need a man part-time. Because I
nah.
want to know which woman living a full-time life because she doesn't she's alive. She's not
Right,
half alive. She's
right.
alive 24 hours a day. So why wouldn't she want a man 24 hours a day? What part of her life allows her to have a part-time man? There has to be a form of vulnerability as to why she doesn't want a man around her all of the time. I'm not saying he has to physically be around her, but if we look at no, let me speak. If we look at the role of a man in a woman's life, we're talking about physical support, emotional support, mental support. We're talking about having a friend, having a
Mm-hmm,
partner to walk
mm-hmm.
through this world with. And I'm just trying to understand how he can share the time of being that person with everybody else. Are you asking the woman to accept a sweet lie then?
All right.
Are you asking the woman to say, okay, I understand that I can only have you on a part-time basis, and because I've fallen in love with you, I'll have to accept that. I need you to get down to the nitty
All
gritty
right.
and let me understand.
Empress,
Let me first say.
Empress, before you go there, because you, I know you don't give us all your definition of a Gyalis, you know. So before you go in our next topic,
You know
you
what
know,
my answer first.
do your definition.
No, let me tell you something, yeah. Without me giving you a definition, what I'm asking to clarify
Right.
is what type of woman would only want a man part-time?
All right.
That's what I'm
Let
trying
me
to understand because
let
you've
me
got
let
to
me answer
understand.
by saying this.
Wait, before you chime in,
That's a,
there is sorry, I'm not cutting you, but
yeah.
the times that we're living in, can I just see someone's comment that tell me say I'm living in 1970?
Mm.
Yeah,
No, I'm up to
yeah,
the
yeah,
time. In
70.
modern day time, women are far more busy because we live in societies that allow us to work. We are no longer living on farms. We are no longer housewives as we used to be in terms of the role of a woman. We are now able to get up and go out and get a job. There's been many, many movements across the world which have allowed women to live independent lives for a multitude of reasons. Most of these reasons are political. Now, since women have gone out into the world of work, they're able to gain a level of independence. With that independence comes a different mindset. And I feel that without that mindset actually being balanced, without the woman redefining her role, not only within the home as a woman who is now a provider, but also as a partner, as a mother, as a lover, all of this needs to be taken into context. And I feel that there's not enough discussion around that. And if there was, the woman wouldn't necessarily still want a man part-time. But when when there's a political agenda to break up the home of the black family and to take the man outside of the home, and then people are exploiting that, I therefore say it's a vulnerable situation. Because the reality is, why wouldn't you want your home to be solid? Why wouldn't you want it to be as solid as it can be, i.e. the father of your children being there to support them throughout life, raising the children? Why would you only want him on a part-time basis?
We're not disputing that, right? And this is not my show, but for my show, Vibrant can tell you, I talk about this all the time. It have a fundamental thing we're missing in society all the time called diversity. Because you like it that way, no means that the multitude of people like it that way. As a matter of fact, me have friends who tell me, say, them no want a man full time. Them life too busy, them too busy to have a full time man. They do not under no circumstances. And if a man become
but if you were to unpick that and you were to unpick the reasons why they don't want a man full time, what you would start to look at is how the relationship between men and women have changed and evolved over time, because we're now living in a new age where the role of the woman has changed. And that's fine, but this is what I'm saying.
Western culture, that is very important, because you are talking about the Western culture.
But the other countries are now adopting.
This is where it started.
Other countries are now adopting a Western culture, though. You can travel all over the world and go into some very remote places, and they are still trying their best to model their lifestyle off of a Western culture.
But why? But you ask yourself, why we are trying to model the Western culture?
I feel that it's vulnerability. I feel that if someone's
Empress
from time to time to adapt them culture.
Somebody asks if you have a man, I don't know why.
Okay, we can get into that after, but right about now, I'm just trying to clarify the points that have been raised. Now, what I'm saying is, if you've got people that are trying to model themselves off of a Western lifestyle, it has to be because they feel that they are lacking something, why they feel there's an area to improve on.
No,
No, it's just
psychologically, we've been drilled to believe that the Western lifestyle is the way of life, and that come from long time.
So don't you think that if somebody has come along and says how you are living isn't correct, this is the right way to live, it therefore means that your lifestyle is either wrong or inadequate? Is that what it's not saying?
No, I believe everybody entitled to their opinion, and that's why I'm telling you the fundamental topic here that I believe what me and you are really discussing right now is a matter of diversity. Because you like it that way, that don't mean to anybody else that don't like it that way, there's something wrong with them. It's just that you like it that way and somebody else like it another way. As simple as that. The sooner we accept the differences in our world,
is dating for various reasons. And
various reasons.
We are born and are built together. They are dating for various reasons. Something seasonal.
But we're not talking about people who are dating. We're talking about men that have multiple women and multiple children in different homes that they're raising at the same time.
About the way you are looking at a male and a female. So I'm just differentiating it and letting you know, the females now in this generation, they have time and moments where they want this and want that and don't want this and don't want that. So it's not
also, Empress just little while just said men that have multiple women and babies. If you listen to me earlier, right, and this is why Vibrant did ask you what was your definition. To me, the multiple babies part is not a part of being a Gyalis. That now has nothing to do with being a Gyalis.
Okay. That's what I kind of have in my mind when I think of like a Gyalis, is like a man that's got enough different women and enough different baby mothers
Nah, me not think the baby mother have nothing to do with it. Because me know what if a girl is now have a kid. It's just a matter of my definition is a man where very them charisma is basically I call them a ladies magnet. Women draw to them, and as a result, they are able to juggle between multiple women at the same time. I don't think it have nothing to do with having
In that case, I understand where you're coming from, because in that case, I kind of feel like when women enter into those situations, consenting is because it's often at a time where they're kind of dating and kind of playing the field themselves. And as much as they may be seeing a man who they know is seeing other women,
Empress.
they also are seeing other men as well.
Sometimes.
Empress, me not cut your penny. Yeah,
Yeah.
and for join us all the way from
Manners and respect.
Yeah. So, before you dig into the convo, bro, you already know Gyalis Road, first episode, we are reason and who is a Gyalis. So, we need your definition or your views on it.
Big man thing. A Gyalis. This is my a Gyalis. Man say. Alright, cool. First of all, I gotta say, I feel like us men, we know from the beginning, we know from the jump, like where it's gonna go from the jump. From the time we meet somebody and we say we are check them or whatever, we kind of know from the jump what go. A Gyalis is a man where
Bring the man.
me not say use people, Me just say
Yeah.
we just have a heap of girl. Sandra could have cooked me a meal every week, every 2 day, a 2 day a week. Christy do something else. I mean, a girl is a man who have options. Simple thing. Just have options. Means well, but is have multiple options. A girl is a man who can't get ketchup on no one girl, not a one burner still.
Yo, acting self stop. The man self stop pretty up on the dark, brother.
Yeah, man. A girl is not to get catch up on one girl, but this girl pissed me off. I gotta check her next girl because we don't have time for we I get upset for. You know what I mean? Girl is, we have different reasons for checking different girl and you know what I mean?
Yo, acting. Show it to my lad.
No, well, I think no. Instagram have a limit of people you can add one time, and I think 4. Like.
How much is it for?
Okay, all right.
4.
Yeah. So Empress.
No, I'm gonna jump out. Adam, I'll jump back in a bit.
No, man. Why you elaborate on what brother just said just now?
I don't want to be rude.
What? No.
No, nobody's catching no feelings. Talking things.
That just sounds basic. It sounds like a child speaking. It doesn't sound as an educated opinion. It literally just sounds like, okay, I have many girls and I will go to one when I'm upset with the other.
All right.
Okay, great. Thumbs up.
Let me tell you something. Okay. Every man, I don't care who it is, every single man have a one woman way. Nobody can match that. Like in love her, that's his queen. That's how he looks at her, right? Every man has a woman like that. But me, I say, not every girl a man's gonna stay and married up to her and just, you know what I mean? Not every girl. There's gonna be one girl, yes. So, okay.
I get that, but what it sounds like, I get that.
All right.
I understand what you're saying, but what it sounds like to me is if one person pisses you off, so you go to the next, it means that the first person doesn't have that substance or value to you to be able to work through any situations that arise that you don't really want to deal with. That's why you'll just go to the next one. And to me, that just sounds very juvenile, because obviously, as a grown person, whatever wisdom you contain, why you feel actually this situation ain't right, you should be sharing with her to fix it, to enlighten her, to educate her in becoming a woman of the world, not just walking away from her. And I think that's your responsibility as a man, especially as a black man living in the days and times that we're living in today, where black women aren't as supported because their lives are very independent of a man. And for that reason, I think any woman that you're laying down with, you can at least honor them enough to share what you know with them.
Fair.
That's
Now,
why I didn't really
like
want
I
to
said,
comment on this, because I don't really want to
No,
start
but yeah,
taking
yeah,
personal
no, but
digs
this is
at
where the
you.
conversation is
But
all
I
about.
no,
actually
that's,
feel,
yeah,
that you have a responsibility that you have to uphold in rebuilding the Black community. We've
Right.
got to this place because there is a lack of communication between men and women. There is a lack of substance within the home, and this is what is leading us down a kind of avenue where women are incredibly independent without a man in their lives. It's not necessarily by choice. If
All right.
women are honest, they will say to you, yes, although I am busy, although my time is taken up with work and I have a career, I would also like support in having a family. I would also like to build for the future. I don't want to just live for today. The ones who are living for today is a result of something that has taken place in their life that has transcended them into this particular predicament. It's not somewhere they want to live forever. We weren't designed to live alone. So any
Right.
woman who tells you she wants to do this, she wants to do
yeah,
it for the moment she's in.
Empress.
Empress, hear me say, hold on, Vibrant. Me have one thing I want to say.
Yeah.
I'm a
yeah.
bin. Now, going to see me jump back up with this a lot, right? But my belief say it have some things where, for me, if you don't have it, you're not a Gyalis. And Empress just bring up the first one. You see, if you cannot communicate efficiently, brother, you're not
Exactly.
Gyalis.
Exactly.
Just,
Exactly.
yeah,
And it
yeah,
goes
yeah,
back to what you
All
said.
yeah.
right,
If you
because
can't
you,
communicate, you're not Gyalis.
you touch
The man
no,
they
hold
say,
on, you touch on the same topic. Oh, me I touch on the topic because watch you know. Dixon just say, Gyalis no have nothing to do with sex.
Yeah,
And
that now not to do with sex.
Capella take an interview and him share the same thought. He must say, a Gyalis is a man we're good with the ladies. It not have nothing to do with sex. It's
simple.
just a man we're good with the ladies. When him pull up, the ladies feel good. They like have a conversation.
Yeah, I'm telling you why you with your charisma just
Yes,
contagious with the
yes, so
ladies.
that's his way of viewing it. That's what I say. But you
That's
don't
your
know.
style.
Empress.
That goes
Yeah,
back to what you said earlier, where you said, if you're honest with the girl, and I saw it go, I saw it go. Like, that just goes right back to that point.
Yeah. It's a matter of communication. And I feel like that's where Empress kind of took offense to, like, what you there say. I mean, kind of understand where you come from too, but what she's saying is that as a Gyalis, right? If we're going to say you're a Gyalis, you're a part of
I'm marking at the
one of the
woman.
things that was very important in you being a Gyalis is you being able to efficiently and effectively communicate with the whole heap of women the way I deal with. Meaning, if you have 5 women and you're one of them vex, you're supposed to, as a man, take the responsibility to relay what you're feeling and on ash it out right way. But I think she take offense to the fact that yeah, so you're one girl vex, that's God. So no,
Yeah,
that kind of, that kind of shaky.
yeah, me, yeah, man. I hear that still.
Empress, I don't know. Glad to have you and everything. I don't know why you're jumping forward because them say only 4 at a time. Me I go hear what acting I say right now. And then me jump on forward. You know what I mean? So Empress, big up yourself, Empress. All the way from UK. Love.
Yo, Empress, come light a fire for yourself.
Yeah.
Me and tell you right,
Yeah, man.
Empress, big up yourself. If you say you follow me, and then
Empress
we continue
Biggs.
conversation, bro. I feel like you're choppy line.
Need some more ladies to jump forward. What you don't know. I could chat to Actian.
Acting send request?
Yeah,
Surely I don't
problem
man.
me again.
Artist, why free?
You're right now, Empress must vex with me. Empress at top list all of my song them right now.
No, man.
Yo,
So, brother, can you know I say it's a very touching topic, but we have to attack it. So, you see what I say?
This a brother, you know. We have to forward on this. I think Winfred Williams I interview him. Act pretty and act sweet and act rare, brother.
yo.
So, yeah, me ask,
Where you say go on, you know?
other than the song, we want your view and
Power.
the Gyalis situation. Who is a Gyalis in your eyes?
Who is a Gyalis? When you say it right now, a Gyalis is a man who naturally have all the ingredients that a woman just take on to.
Well done.
Remember, so you have all different type of relationship. Sex overrated in a bad man. Me always tell people that sex, love, feelings, Empress in her feelings, and she need to retrain her mind. She need to re-educate herself. Remember, say white people And white people, doctrines we are work with. Black people have a religion for themselves. They don't have no knowledge for themselves. Everything was robot out we are re-uploading with like a computer. Then, yeah, so all of them teachings there. And she deeply embedded in those teachings. That's why she always listen for. She not listen for here. She listen for reply. Because I've been there a listener. She listen for reply because she have a certain thinking. Because she knows see things from different narratives. And when you see things, you have to have an open mind when you're having a conversation. It's not about me belief. Because my grandmother dead believes that the man from the almanac God, that belief they wrong. And she did believe in that. So not because you believe something don't necessarily mean that you don't expand on the topic itself.
Yeah.
What Umbro person of the act would have said, that is her personal belief and nothing done wrong with that. The entitled to your own opinion. But that no means that if a next person like orange and you like grape, the next person is beneath the status of what you have in your head.
True.
Diversity.
You understand? Nobody no beneath the status. I think that every man should have more than one woman growing up so you can understand. You understand yourself when you and know if you manage yourself when you have one woman. If you're inexperienced, you have a feel. It's like me give you a gun with 20 shots in the gun and 100 man outside for kill you with machete. You have a feel.
Yeah.
You have a feel.
You have to know where you want and where you know.
Remember, so we are all broken black people. That is other people doctrine were embedded in us, brother. Yeah, that's why we are living under the inferior syndrome. You understand? So everything was taught and with them thing they taught to us, brother.
Yeah.
It taught to us.
Yeah.
Naturally you have one woman, then if you're supposed to, then naturally have one woman, you just go to the road and you see a woman with your spirit, your energy just taking out, nothing to do with sex now, nothing. And so why God would have set you up? Why the Almighty, why the universe would have set you up?
But yeah, was still better. Because they have ways and whole heap of different way of look on it because it have a cultural way too. Because as what I said before, a Muslim with him 7 wife and him 12 wife.
Then that may I say, but out of just being cultural.
Yeah, and
just being a human being, because your intuition, which is a third, your intuition which is a third eye.
Let me take it.
Your intuition. No man have to tell you that in one book. Because remember, say a tree don't go to school. You plant a seed and a tree grow to flourishing and do the exact thing where that tree needed for do. Photosynthesis, all of these things that the tree do. Absorb carbon dioxide, put out oxygen, everything. A tree grow. You don't have to go to school. School and these things was created to teach, to keep you on an algorithm. And if you don't come off of the algorithm, they have certain perspective. So whenever you hear a next man perspective, they have to take offense to it.
KO. Good night. As much as that so nice, most people don't know how to deal with more than one woman. Communicate, express.
Yeah, but you know, an inexperienced person. It's just like you give a baby a BMX to ride, a bicycle without balance, we don't go fail.
Alright, what
so
well, I know, I tell you something, I got forward back and disqualify who is not a Gyalis now. Acting make a very good point. You see me? You see, if you're all about sex, you're a woman and it's all about
you may sneeze, instead of me name.
Yo, if you feel like you're Gyalis and you're all about sex, you're not Gyalis. You just disqualify.
Brother, listen to me now, brother. Listen to me. Sex is the least of the apostle.
Least. And them don't know that.
A woman love language is security. A man love language is comfort. That's why a man left uptown and park in Benz in a one ghetto, in a one tenement yard, go sleep in a one little girl, in a one of them ghetto girl the room and a brother here, man, you know, when have sex and left him wife uptown in a the big pretty place them are rare. So you have to understand the people out there that we get the European teachings that we feel like if you lock down people, girl pick me, and you lock down people, boy pick me. And that individual is supposed to be that individual that guaranteed and obligated to do everything for you. And then the relationship become a habit. You have to be careful of habits.
Yeah.
It moved from being soul connected to habits. You have to understand the habits, and it will all have to do with the teachings. and then perceptions. And people start to stay in it because of perception and stay in it because, yo, me no want people say this and that and them not real to themselves. And you make a valid point up there. So you say once a person, a man can have multiple women, but once him be true in the situation and tell every person, so this is my situation. Me have my girl, but me like you. Me not feel like a man should have trick a girl to have sex with her. Make she make her own choices. When you be in a Gyalis, you don't necessarily have to sex the girl. You can have 1 million girlfriend, where just different, you know, sexual, and they have 1 million other girl they rate. But then it comes to a point where you experience that, and experiences teaches wisdom, where you say, you know what?
I agree, say you know.
Grow past that, growth.
I agree, say you not have sex with them. I agree, say you can if you want to. It's not a
brother, you have woman, you have Gyalis, you have Gyalis, which is just a humanitarian. You have Gyalis, which is just a mentor. You have Gyalis, just a therapist.
No one consider a man with a girl with a friend like a mutual friend.
I still Gyalis, that brother. Remember, a relationship don't based upon sex, brother. You don't necessarily have to base upon sex.
One consider him a Gyalis still.
I still Gyalis because remember you have more than one girl where you have sex, but a girl can come to Vibrant. My girl, for example, you hear me?
Someplace, cause you know the road. I'm a pull up.
You hear me Vibrant? Your phone, me not hear you Vibrant. You broke up.
You hear me now? Yeah, me I say for instance, you know the road run. I will pull up more someplace. And within 5 minutes, brother, you see them man, they make woman want to take off them clothes. And by the time you look him say, yo, we're ready. Yes, what I say, I consider that as a Gyalis move. But if him can't move or like that, I don't consider him a Gyalis. But if man are cool, him man are good, them can go anywhere, go buy anything, them can party, but them not cool like that. Where it you know, makes you feel the chills.
Let me tell you this. To me, I kind of agree with what Octane said. And this is something where me learn towards a lot of part of my, you know, existence on this earth. Yo, you say sex no validate a relationship. Sometimes I go someplace and woman have man where they want to sleep with straight through, and them not have the respect what them have for me. So if me say, yo, move ready now. You're ready. And it not have nothing to do with sex.
Yeah, brother. My bona fide woman see you Vibrant and confide in you like you're Vibrant, you know, so right? And confide in you and your decision, it makes you not jump the cliff. You know much man girl I road me say don't left it.
But active.
I'm here and have sex.
Active. No, so watch your style yeah. But that me assure you say even artists, enough artists, him and no Gyalis, but him have enough girl.
No man. Remember say artist, you can't say artist, we don't talk about in general.
Because why we use artists? Because the fan base. So sometimes
people not talk artists because
artists, people
popularity and fame and woman come with that.
Yes, what I say.
Popularity and fame and woman come with that.
A woman not give a F where him like to eat, what size shoes him wear, she just give a F say a LeBron James that pull up. So in a case like that too, a man being a superstar not necessarily means say my girl is too.
That's a fact.
The way.
That's why Vibrant, that's why I always do meditation can and tell every youth so listen. All of them things we are run down, it a go there and you go dead left it. And when you're gone, it was still being cultivated and re-knock. Girl pitney go born same way. So vagina will always be there. Money come out of tree, money go always there. Popularity and fame go always be here. You have to set yourself as a human being. And put yourself on a standard when people look for you, them adore you.
And I cut you, but a man link up all the way from Japan. The man say, yo, superstar are excluded. You can't be Gyalis as a superstar.
No, you can't be Gyalis as a superstar excluded.
Very interesting,
I me tell you enough, Vibrant. I me tell you enough, Vibrant. Superstar excluded. Because you have some man, through them a star, All right, them never been in a relationship until them have the first hit song.
What? But, all right, here, hold on. My opinion on that is that you can't fully exclude superstar, but superstars are special. Like you put an asterisk next to superstar because
Yeah.
you
Put that.
separate. It's a fine line, but it's a distinct line between girl will follow you because of your fame and girl will follow you because of respect you. And that me I talk about. Yes,
But listen on, brother. But that are the next narrative where we are misconstrued.
Congo say Bob Marley and Cartel, a Gyalis, so we can't exclude them.
Well, on man, but them think they are the next thing where we are misconstrued because remember this, brother. You know, have everybody is an opportunist and everybody is a gold digger, you know. Man and both, man and woman, you know. I just let me tell you the teachings, brother. The teachings and the level and the status where you have on a particular thing that make it come different to you and make you categorize it. See? A woman see for your popularity and fame. See? And she like that. And she want be around that. And you want pum pum. A barter system same way, brother. So when you look on it, brother, I'm gonna say I go up and rare, but all of these things is imperative, bad man. I just two people I look on it and I say, all right, then this and that, and them try to belittle certain things. But the end of the day, I'm gone. The end of the day, brother, it's still have a value when you really check on it, bad man. Because at the end of the day, watch us. Relationship can last for a week, it can last for months, it can last for years. Experiences teaches wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
If you not learn, the greatest thing on earth is to know, and growth is very imperative. Growth is inevitable. See? So if you not learn, how you ever be a better version of yourself? But you can't be perfect, Every man get up, every man say, yo, practice become perfect. But the analogy that's still wrong. Practice only make you become better. Because when you're better, you find out say you're bad. If you exercise, you do 10 push-up, and you're perfect, the 10 push-up, you find out say you can do 20. But if you never do the 10, you never know say you could have do 20. So growth is very imperative. So you have to understand say all of these things because a European teaching we could look for certain things and we look at certain things and we put status on that and we're vibrant you say something to me. But me not rate vibrant because I feel like vibrant and I'm a level. But you say it to me. So I feel like you and my level. But at the same thing vibrant just said to me.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So the teachings. So you say if we re-educate ourselves, then we understand and know say, all right then. Say, right. That's why the Almighty give an expiry date on life, That's why expiry date. You have an expiry date. Not on life, but on your body. Where you know, say, a time will come. A time will come when you left the earth, but life still exists. You understand? That's why the Almighty gave expert because Joshua yourself it coexist. And once you're in flesh, your purpose in flesh is to replenish. Left some things that is not left no car and no house, boy, brother. Left pitney, boy. Left legacy that people can. That motivate people, that people can live through it up and up. That's the only way you beat death out of flesh because when you're dead, your life still continue.
A Gyalis can accomplish that.
Of course, a Gyalis can accomplish that. Then why the ones of the greatest kingdom is Solomon of 1,000 wives and 800 concubines and still be great. And we have to read about them Monday. Same way. See? I remember saying, listen now. The reason why we think so is because them give Jesus Christ a praise and them no mention nothing about Jesus with no woman like Jesus is a homosexual or something. Jesus missed when he was 13, come back when he was 36 and dead. So Jesus is not a man.
Yeah.
And in the Bible say if a man lie with a man, put him to death. Then if a man lie with a man, to put him to death. Why the man where you praise when he in God? We put the rules, say, no have no woman. Say they not contradict all of these things. And then take it from Africa, rope them things out of our brain, and re-educate with. Black people are the only people who don't have a religion for themselves. Black people don't have a movement for themselves. With they all over the world with all different type of people, religion. That's why we think so. That's why a black man will see a black man, and the first thing a black man will say a pussy that. And him see a white man same way, and him say, good morning, sir. But him seeing the next man and tell you go suck your mother. Because we have the inferior thing and this is how we think. Remember, so we are kings and queens, brother.
Yeah, man.
And you have to know them things. You have to rededicate yourself. You know them things.
For real, man. But anyway, let me introduce the Congo. I chose,
Congo.
you know, the writer, philosopher, you don't know, anthropologist. Congo, I chose.
Acho, man, give thanks. Give thanks.
Congo.
Yeah, but I hear the other
Wow.
man analyze how they are them see Gyalis and thing, you know, and it interested. I will give thanks for all the sounds and all the opinions and interpretations sets with. See.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so give me
Yeah,
your
man, so
views.
eh?
Give me your views.
Every man that say important. Every man that say important, you know. I oh well, you don't know, like we say. And like what the item say, you have some entertainer and superstar where a girl is same way. Because remember, I said, them say the Wind Chamberlain do about 1,000, you know. Saying, so you have to know, say, the man, they account, the man, they are definitely girlies. Saying, 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 you know. Yeah. But the thing, you know, like we are say, some man define himself as girlies, Joe, as the item don't say it already, some man are just opportunists. Saying, and them thing there, and some man are, but as we know, a real girlies is a man where him just have this intense desire for more girl. See? And you know really I say this a girl or that the girl or and not him really look from them but just themselves, you know. And them and they are girls. But you have some next man where as they are them say them opportunities, them a look a girl for this or that or them specialize in who them want and them thing there. But girls now some man like when all some all vibrant them in them young days, them a test them one another to say who can go the hardest, you know? So all the man we all go out job, all a fat thing for sure man say. Them thing there was real Gyalis and them thing there. But really, the Gyalis thing, we have to know say is a thing where we are grow up still and them kind of thing there, you know? And this Gyalis thing, someone go and prove Gyalis and we have all kind of youths all over the place and everything run right and youth grew up and like them father and not like themselves and you know it lead to all kind of things. But I guess that gonna be a different topic.
Yeah, that's
Saying
you know,
Yeah.
as before we move on, we have to get how people view this girlish thing before. You know, we have to know where you are with it before we can elaborate. You know what I mean? Further. So who we are dealing with, we want, you know, get people's opinion. See me? Oh, you see the people are link. Okay, one Empress. I try join, so.
Yo, I feel like Octane answer the question where everybody that asks about where Empress did I bring up actually. And I same thing media tries to say Empress, but I never want to go as deep as Octane go. But the way we think, we not stop for give yourself room to actually explore our thought. We think the way we grew up in a society and the thing them our farm around and we don't realize that them things are designed for we think a certain way, you know. You see me?
Brother.
And that's why I'm gonna feel like also when I think what Octane said, but me I gotta paraphrase it.
We're too near the forest. We're too near the forest. You can't see the trees. Then put it in a movie. We're all in the matrix, brother. But continue.
All right. I feel like we tend to look from people, and this come from the way I said the white man too. We tend to look for other people as possessions.
Sure, brother.
People and just being there for experience.
People.
You see me? We look for them as possession. That person are mine. And it come back to one book I read called The Dawn of Sex, where same thing Actina said. For a woman, the interest in them kind of clinging to a man was in the fact that the man was a hunter gatherer, so that they said them gotta get the food, whatever the case might be. And then for a man, him did want to make sure say when the woman get pregnant, him can say, yo, for sure I feel it. You see me? But really and truly, women and men are not possessions. They are souls that are there to be experienced. And the sooner we look upon it as such,
That's
the
why
better
I
we're gonna
mentioned
understand
that,
certain
King.
things.
Me glad you put clarification on. That's why I mentioned it, because European teachings, brother, white people analogy, white people algorithm with their pan bad man, and we need to come off it.
Yeah.
European teachings make a woman feel like it's a possession and make a man feel like he can kill a woman over her front. Brother, you don't have front bad man, you don't control a woman. A woman is not an item. A woman is a person. You can't go on store and even if you buy sex, you can't buy one woman. You can't buy the car and own the car. Your name will depend on the title. When you buy sex, your name will depend on the woman birth paper, bad man. So these are the teachings that we have in our head, and a woman like the Empress a while ago, she have her perspective and she hold it. So that's why she will listen. And she said, I don't want to be disrespectful. So you see, once she said that, now I find out say our teachings is what she believe in, and everything will go against her algorithm, anything.
She disqualify it automatically.
She disqualify it instead of listen to it and broaden our horizon. We have to have them type of mentality there, brother.
What them call it? Confirmation
So,
bias.
yeah,
So if
a woman decides say she don't want, woman decides say, you see me, I don't want to be one, me don't want to deal with no one man, or me don't want, she don't want second love, she don't want married. She in a relationship, but she don't want married, she don't want to do them thing there. A man is going to be that girl, but that is her choice.
Facts.
If a man decides to do that, a female choice. If you want to decide, say, all right, you want to second down, but remember this. Make sure, say, you can make the sacrifice for really pin down a people, boy, pitney, because people have all different type of things in them head. And when you take along with one person, it's a compromise you make.
And that's why enough marriage no work out.
Enough marriage don't work out, and COVID can show, because why enough marriage don't work out? Because people was roommate, bad man. You live with a woman, you come in after fucking work, bad man. Sorry for your first bad word. You come in and work after 8. You see the woman in the house. Well, and she come in after 8, you are coming after 8. She come in, she do little thing, I want to cook little food and ray. 1 hour that. You not be at ray. Next 2 hours, 10 o'clock that. Well, on 10 o'clock, you come in. 10 o'clock by 10:30, put it in bed right by 11 o'clock on the maybe do a little quickie, gone to bed. 6 o'clock in the morning, you have to drive out back. Remember, say most of the time you sleep. You only see a bona fide woman 3 hours for the fucking day. So when COVID locked you down, you see her for 24 hours for the day. And you have extra hours where you never have that in your algorithm. That's why the relationship they mash up.
Yeah.
Because people see people as possession, bad man. People are a possession. People are a possession. Empress makes some important points also. I'm not going to ridicule everything what she said. You know what I mean? Empress makes some important points where she said the building of the nation and the building of rain. But you make the important points. And listen, if it's clarity is very imperative. That's why I mean, I tell lie. Clarity is very imperative. Zane? So if me say a woman, me make sure say, yo, me no want a woman and have nothing, you know. Tell her direct, you have to have something. You have to have something to lose for there with me.
Empress.
I just wanted to clarify the points that I was making, because I don't think you was listening to everything what I was saying. I was explaining.
Me listen to everything
when someone desires, when
listen to everything.
So what I was saying is that when a female desires a certain lifestyle, it's quite often because she's based in it on a Western type of model in terms of how she views life should be, especially when it comes on to independence and things like that, and choosing a partner who's not going to be there all the time. But once he clarified that he wasn't actually speaking about men who have multiple baby mothers, and he was actually speaking about men who just have multiple women who have men who have multiple partners and stuff like that, I kind of changed my stance a little bit, because you keep referring back to what I was saying. But
man, we have multiple baby mothers same way. It don't make a difference. It don't make a difference if clarity is there.
Not always. It depends on the clarity.
It depends on the clarity.
It depends on the individual circumstance. And the reason why I say that is because not every woman is coming out of an environment where she's capable of raising a child by herself without the help and support of family and community, especially in this day and time.
The reason why she end up raised and the reason why that child have to be hidden is because there was no clarity. And that is where homeboy I said from early. Clarity. If me out there with you, Empress, for example, and me say, Empress, I know I'm married and I have 2 other girls, but I still like you. Me give you a choice to enter into my energy free. And you know where you're entering. But European teachings teach with the life.
I don't know. I understand what you're saying, but I don't know if someone has the wisdom to be able to make a decision based on the future when they don't know what the future is going to hold. Because a woman say, hold on.
Tonight because you know, say,
yeah, but let me finish making my point, because you're talking about brushing teeth and I'm talking about something else. What I'm basically saying is, if you're making a decision to still bear the man's child, knowing that you cannot have the man full-time in the child's life, you don't know the future of the child, you don't know the future of your circumstances. And the reality is, when things change, if your situation is not fluid and the guy doesn't have the capability of moving with you in terms of change and being able to conquer challenges that come along the way, you're now stuck in a problematic situation.
Empress, now hold on the vibrant. Empress, you still not listen. Listen to reply. 2 different things. Like you're listening to reply. And that's what I am telling you from the initial stage. If a man cheat you and when the animal look, he might look at him and say, I don't have nobody in my life. No, man, I'm single. You get involved with a man, then you get pregnant. I have you, then you find yourself have 500 different pitney. That is a lying motherfucker. That you're being tricked. You're in a one situation. But when me I say from the initial stage, just like the Muslim, them are everybody, why you think feed them movements are successful? Because there's no lie.
Yeah, but remember no
man not cheat no woman to have sex with them. So you know, say me have 5 people already, and you know all of my baby mother them and them know about you. Clarity is there. So it don't hinder me. It don't hinder me from taking care of my child and make my child get the right benefit them supposed to get. But when me have to hide from the wife, when you never get the pick, me have to hide and check.
That man a Gyalis, or you consider that man a man will go to the woman them?
Well,
no, I think what it sounds like he's speaking about is a polygamous relationship. That sounds like polygamy. But when people are in polygamous relationships, remember the wives that are currently there pick the new wives. That's very different.
No. Me not talk about that. That is still a European thing.
We're not polygamy. I didn't know polygamy was
polygamy. Yeah, but that is still something. That is still European thing where the wife are the head and them something that the Romans thing them where they pick wife and pick that. No, I am speaking about an individual. Let me, for example, if me I look here, I go tell you how much pitney me have. Me I go tell you my value. Me I go tell you my life. Me not go trick you if you have sex with you. Because sex is the norm for me. Sex at the least.
All right.
Me not there with no girl. If me not like you, me can't have sex with you. My cocky not go stand up for you.
Acting when you don't want to interject.
You have to stimulate my mind first. So there is no lie in this initial state. So you can make a decision. You can make a decision and know, say, all right, this is my situation. So just in case it pass certain things, we know exactly what you're doing. But if you're going to a relationship that is blindfolded, then you're going to get it will affect you down the line.
Yeah, but this is exactly the point that I made. This is the point that I made in the beginning, because I was saying, when communication is clear, instead of a guy moving from one woman to another because there's problems here, so he's going to go to the other woman. The fact is, if he was to actually man up and handle the situation, what he would do is educate this woman, reason with this woman, and actually attempt to work through situations with the woman instead of walking away and bouncing off to somebody else. So I kind of think we were both kind of coming from the same point in regards to communication, because I think in situations like this, communication has to be key. A lot of people do not realize how they even end up in situations like this. And that's why I'm saying that there's an element of vulnerability behind it, because a woman who wants to live her life independent of a man, I understand, even if she's career driven, even if she works long hours, the reality is nobody wants to be in a relationship where they do not have support from the guy in terms of their emotional well-being, mental well-being, their physical support, you know, support in all different areas of their life. At some point, they're going to want to draw from a man because that's who balances them out. That is how the equation works. Men and women work together in many different respects. So for a woman to only want to date a guy has to be because that's the part of her journey that she's on at that moment. It's not something that she could possibly want long term. And if she decides to go into it long term, say for instance to have a child by that guy, this is why I was saying, can she truly have the wisdom to be able to
But
say,
Princess,
yes, this is going to work?
wants and needs is overrated too. Those things was a teaching thing. Them thing that taught unto us. A growth is imperative, no wants and needs. Wants and needs are something. Wants and needs is illusion. It don't exist. Hope not exist. Faith not exist. These are things that, these are words. Try, if, could. These are things that then give you if you hold on to. You know, exist. Wants and needs and these things. So that's why we put boundaries. Them gear things we put one boundary as so you know, say, all right, me go yes this, me want that, me need that, me this, that. It should be growth, it should be experience it. It should be growth, experience, it teaches wisdom. So and it's a journey, life is a journey. That's why I have an expiry date. So not because you have to say, all right, and that she wants for yourself. It's not about wants and needs. It's about getting your experience and become one with yourself. So your experience can liberate other people because you have the knowledge to put down the stream so other people can understand it. Because remember, you know, experiences teaches wisdom. If you don't experience it, Bible says, where a man no know cannot be held against him. That means that I tell you, say, inexperienced person is limited.
So basically, then you
Our
have
next concept.
the Gyalis thing should be for instance then is a thing where you grow through then. So it's a moment of your life when you pass through that stage then or
Not even necessarily.
Not really necessary, but also that it's a part, but it's not all of that. All right. Most Gyalis thing is being utilized the wrong way. Most Gyalis thing is just insecure young youths. We are come from broken family. The broken family. And his appearance and his charm becoming soundtrack of his existence.
All right.
So in insecurities, him hide from himself. And him create this persona through him charm and through these things, and him get other people and him get the energy there. And this is where him feel loved. This is where him feel powerful. This is where him can exploit. This is where him can do that. Just like when I tell some youths, some girls say, listen, be careful what you're doing because a majority youths out there, these are seminars where we do dealing with people, majority out there, youth out there, them soundtrack of them existence, them possession. The first time people tell them, say them love them, are when them buy them Benz. The first time when them have the job, the first time, so them dash with them identity and farm this, them farm this persona with them, that becomes them identity. Once that persona being threatened, them can click stuff. Them can click on paranoid and kill people and that's why you have man a try kill man for this and this because you ramp with the persona, the only thing will make them feel love. But them is a broken individual that need to fix themselves.
Wow.
See? You understand? So the man ramp with that. Nobody never tell me. Me not grow up with no father. My mother used to beat.
Wow.
Because my mother and I stress the same way. So when me go come out of high school and get a bank job and I buy my first car. And the first pretty girl, when me classify as pretty, European teachings again, put brown people and slim white people on paper and say them people are pretty. And black people with the melanin and rare when nose too big and the brother, yo, I try not to me upset with these things because black people being always I repeat these things, brother. And I look for themselves and feel, you know, say, every woman shape the same way, and them say, I beauty, it's big fat, it's belly, it's like rare, this. Brother, because me always I tell black girls, this is the thing when I sit down in a whole of seminar, do it over my phone, 1,000 people, bag of people, me I talk to free of course, and I say, yo. And then I say, gee, and God knows, whenever I look on it from the perspective, and I say, yes, because an individual is broken insecurities and then put band-aid over the wound. Them not cure the wound and make the wound heal.
I was once
Now hear me?
in my life. You see
Some
me? So
people
we can definitely see eye to eye the way I say. Like I feel like me did there was a point where I feel like most of Gyalis are my life, to be honest. But it's a point where I realize I come to the
But I find you try to find yourself, brother.
Hold on, no, man, I come to the real like recognition. Say some of the things them was because it's broken, just like what you said, era. It's a point in my life where you see in anything else me I do, school, business, no matter what me I do, like it directly correlated to like me getting validation from woman. And if me never get validation from woman, me never feel.
Actually you cut me now. Actually you cut me. And the perfect word that, brother. Perfect word. Validation. You see, validation.
Yeah.
People are looking public validation. People validation. And people is human being. People are human beings. Who you look validation from have problems too.
Yeah.
Them in the next year too. So you look validation. So when a man look validation and a woman look validation is a dangerous individual that.
That to say, but you know, say my
very vulnerable.
bro that a young youth. You know, say them thing they started by my own mother, my auntie them and my sister them. So it a go for we, you know what I mean, for you tread that road. Because from your 5, 6 years, say, boy, him have a nice smile, girl I go love him. Right, me hear them thing, them remember I hear them thing they at 5, 6, brother. Me never know about no other road. You know? So when you reach 9, 10 and a man say you go buy a cigarette now and rare, I'm asking if you don't have no girl yet. At 9, 10.
Yeah.
What else you think? You don't learn to find out about nobody what them favorite color.
So that me I tell us, brother, because we're growing in a broken community. So you
community itself broken.
But I tell you that one thing.
So what you know, so that's why I always tell you. Me do a school tour.
It's just like that. So
everybody do a school tour. And me do a school tour. And my school tour different. Me do a school tour based upon non-traditional jobs. Because traditional jobs is doctors, lawyers, and all these things. Those avenues congested. So you're going to be a person who a student loan. And that is how the system run. 1 million kids own student loan in some department where they will never get a job. So you qualified, you have Bachelor 1, 2, and 3, you qualified for a particular job, but the avenue is congested, so you have to be Burger King manager. So why even go college? Why the fuck you even go college? So me talk about non-traditional jobs that they don't advertise, like farmers, it's not glamorous, you not put it on TV because your fingernail dirty.
You're not going to be no Gyalis.
Zane, mechanic, barbers, non-traditional people who build the background because this is what them, brother, this is what them teach you, brother, so them things are not important. So we are looking at the things and that avenue is very congested and limited. So it's like a camel got try go through a needle eye. It can't happen. It's impossible for that to happen. And this is a teaching that we have. That's why we hold on to them teachings and when I say, why the girl I get the girl. Because in my head, I feel like the girl above me all the while. Because I'm so insecure, I'm so broken. But through me drive up the Benz and I feel like she like the Benz. So what you know? You know what I do? Gumbo clad, you know. Me knowing myself say the Benz but me get up. Me and myself feel like at the Benz. So you know what I do? Me play alone for the Benz, you know. So you know me do? Me do go buy one house. So me do bring in the Benz and get a better Benz and start pay rent. Because me don't want me pursue
endless
bro. Brother, me get chopped in an endless cycle because she look for me and start to date me. So me have maintain what I have in mind to keep her going. Because me feel like at that me get her. And me get her, you know. But when you're looking at the mirror, confront yourself and find yourself and take the band-aid off of the own and make the own dress.
So yo,
then you go find out, then you go stop exploit people.
See a girl is here join the live.
Alright, bro. So see the brother and I at the LA at
you
say something look a while, brother. I'm there so sit down and I listen to what you say. All my life growing up, I grew up with no father. I just one mother I grew up with. I'm a mother, 6 of us. She a try right through. I grew up with some youth older than me. And when I grow up and see them I do, a girl, everything a girl. You get me I say? So I adapt that same lifestyle.
Yeah.
Now, me now in a situation where when me hear you say that a while ago, charge it, me hear you talk about the valuation thing. I mean, I listen to that and I say, bombard star. All my life, I know me really find out, say this, I kind of do too.
Yeah, you want to be validated, brother.
Yeah, like a lot of things, sometimes, you know, you always want to have a person, a female around you to find out, you know, to tell you that, yeah, this is right, or yeah, you can do this. Yeah, you know, you know, really tell yourself, say, yo, it's right, or yo, me can do this, or me I push myself towards this. Yeah, look for a female around you, or somebody around you to show you and tell you, say, yo, yeah, because your father never did look on you and say, son, you're good, that is good, you can do that. Your mother never look on you and say, yo, my son, you're good, you can do that. You get me, I say?
Yeah, your
So
father
you
as
know,
a boy, your father as a youth.
Them straight in a brother.
Yeah, brother. Your father never look on you and tell us you love
From
you.
my father.
He love you.
Well, on
Yo,
that thing, brother.
Mhm.
You see that thing that we are talking about the validation? You see what me I say, them thing that make you have to show your youth them. You see what me I say? People always talk about no go so. Son need love. Me no remember no hug from the father, bad man. Me no remember them thing there. What you do? What you think
really
do?
swear you.
Them thing that make you go look that a road anyway if you find it. You see what me I say?
Yeah.
That's why. That's why you have to do it. All right, hold on. Hold on. If you not grow in a father, and we not get to no father love a father, hope we up on them something. You know, you know what we do to overcome that. You know what we do? We tell ourselves and it become a talk. We tell ourselves, I want you. Boy, your boy, they don't mess up. Your father kiss you, party man dog. No man not kiss you. Yo, I leave we eat myself from that stress there, brother. Cause true we not get that love there. Just to alleviate myself from that stress, we tell ourselves that. Brother, when me I grow up, me get to a girl and me feel like me lucky. Oh, me say get the girl and feel like me lucky. Me broken, brother, because me can't fathom it.
Yeah. All right, I'll tell you. Even though the youth
brother, you're not supposed to feel lucky when nobody come in your life. You're supposed to know that you share one space and the energy, the synergy, gonna be great.
Yeah, but watch you now, same broken homes that you talk about. That me I tell you the thing, unbalanced. So one way youth see it, brother. You hear me I tell you, youth in the ghetto right now, brother. In peer pressure, the him I'm just 19. Because time friend we are 17 and 18, a father already, brother. And them don't know where the meal come from, but what? Him have to get a youth. Him can't make the whole line friend them, him reach 20. And next when the ball game I play 6 side a play. Him can't play from father side. Him have to play on the game side. Him not
yo, watch out now. Since me move and come in the state, I can show them something where even we as Jamaican youths, I mean Jamaican, them lot of youth is lock off. I move and come in the state. And when I come to work, I start work and everything. And every time I walk into work, some of my co-workers, they come over and they like try to hug me and say, yo, I'm happy that you're here, man. I love you, man. And I'm like, sometimes if I say, yo, bro, I'm a Jamaican, you know. But you know, so I kind of start understand. So you see them thing there? It's good for you, man.
Brother, it grew up. Brother, all right, listen. I'm gonna ask my wife, yo, perfect. I'm gonna ask my wife, yo, I'm ready to meet like a DJ. Why you live there?
Yeah, me as when I spill too much, you know, brother. Remember, I said this every week, you know. So me don't want to
Yo, we have all about that, man. Yo, brother, perfect thing you just said about the work thing. When I'm ready to come link, I say, DJ, why you live there? Why you live there, sir? Me and Miami, them ask me, yo, brother, but I be Hispanic and white people and be people live there. So I say, you know why? Because them people here make me want to go further. Them people wake up every morning and as we go through my door, somebody run to remind me, say, don't stop exercise, boy, because your belly did big and you take it off. Don't get complacent. When we go in at the elevator, them say, good morning, sir. When them are left, them say, have a nice day. So I start to develop that something.
You start to
when
adapt.
you run past people, them say, brother, just believe me. So it make me be a better person, brother. So that's why I'm telling you them. That's why I always tell you them. Education is imperative.
Commercial. Hear me I say still. Straightforward.
Yo, ready, bad man. I'm still
Hey, well on there, Octane, more something to you. Octane,
my brother, we are to me.
Octane,
My brother, let me so I'm gonna jump off. Hey, don't play with me.
Octane,
Come here, ready?
Octane. Here now. Octane, me I remind you something. Even though me I
Yeah.
talk to you, might not remember my face, but it's when you just started out, young bigs, I only used to drive come to St. Elizabeth at late night. I don't know if you remember right for River Quarters there so.
Yeah,
For
man, I'm a
River
place
Quarters.
that food, everything right there, so.
You remember one restaurant where one Rasta used to run off? I see him chef this I used to just ask Bigs about the youth where used to cook in
Yeah,
the
man,
bully.
then I'm a place that, man. I'm a place that.
Texas, yeah, the food they used to cook.
But them time that, yo, I
And
true
them
you
time
talking, you see the similarity in your face, fat man, I true you
and them time
talking.
every time you come in and ask you a Red Bull charging. Every night.
Yo, I
Come in and
true you
ask you.
talking.
And them time them in a run for rings off your CD because we have a sound system built up. And then
Yeah.
no, when we start
Yeah,
playing CD, everybody asks who the artist is. And me I
Come
say,
on.
no worry yourself,
yeah,
man,
me
I'm
I
going to
say,
run the place.
yo, yeah, me I say still my brother. Cause you see people who link me and now me no want to start beat me, you know, cause them want to
Come.
for them views on the thing too, you know, so you know a whole of St. Elizabeth in.
Yeah, man.
So big up.
And then here we one. Big up Empress too.
Yeah,
And
man.
get some more woman to get some more
Powerful
woman
man.
because get some
Yeah.
more woman. Because we don't want to call them down with our perspective.
Right.
Yeah.
Get some more woman to. But you, I told you can host it up there, because where your name, General?
Oh,
Unfiltered
land of my
Penny.
name, you know.
And no, man, I know me here, but you're up here, sir.
Yeah. You can call me Penny.
Penco.
Yeah, Penny.
Oh, Penny. Yeah, Penny. Me love your views them still.
Yeah, respect.
Very educated you. And me I tell you them, listen, boy and woman, when we say youth, all them something there too. When a man say youth, Jamaican think of boy fitness. Youth not have no gender. The word youth don't have gender, brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
My lord,
A boy and
love me,
girl.
no
So
man, and
you,
don't answer a question, brother. The girl, I'm
where
a
question say?
Gyalis or what, brother?
Where girl say?
If you're a Gyalis or what, you not answer.
If me a Gyalis?
Yeah.
Yo, it's a trap, brother. Yo, love that, brother.
Who
Yo,
the classify myself as a Gyalis, you know? Who the classify myself as a Gyalis? But I classify myself as a I was one inexperienced in knowledge.
Yeah.
So when me have 1 million girl, me not even know me have 1 million girl for. Because when me have one, you know, some boss for me are 16. So when me have 1 million girl, girl all bought the place. Me still wake up sad. So vagina wasn't the answer.
Brother.
Me have much money in my account, and that wasn't the answer. See? Me have much money, and that wasn't the answer. Me mash up how much show, that wasn't the answer. And the more me get popularity and the more me get fame, and the more me smile sad.
You have to find yourself.
Sometimes I go on my bed and I say, God, you know, some nobody want to be famous again because when me did poor and when me never famous, at least me smile them did real. Me know so when me smile, it's real. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Me not hungry, me not know them something, but me sad.
Yeah.
Me start to sad and me start, and what me start to do, me start to feel like, okay, here what? Me need to exploit humanity and see if I can find. Me say if I can find happiness. Right? Exploit humanity to say if I can find happiness. But happiness was hidden in education, brother.
Yo,
Happiness was hidden in education.
Congo B, if you big you up from the bars, they used to link up. Big up.
Yeah, Congo B, big up yourself. Education, remember saying up, my boss and me say, all right, boom. Yeah, right, boom. But my happiness was hidden in education and not tell you that. You see the broad and the horizon get, the broad and the more things me start to know, then me start to find out, say, oh, everything I mind over matter. See? Them say if I get bad girl, me get girl who I fuck down the whole place, it still never make me happy. Then say get virgin, me get virgin, it still never happy. Get too much million US, me get it still never happy. Buy house, boom. Buy Benz, boom. Buy that. And me still was a sad motherfucker. So when me look into it and me start to enhance my knowledge now, then I start to learn different things. And I start to be one with the universe and find out, say, oh, okay, all right then. It's simpler than how you think.
Yeah.
And it was all that I was a broken person with education from school. Let me think about education. I talk about the bride no rise where intuition, which is a third eye at work. So you really can see things from not only two narratives or two perspectives, a lot of different perspectives. And when you can see things from a lot of different perspectives, then feelings don't involve a lot. Feelings are something that fluctuating with the decision.
Okay, so if you find that feeling you have been missing in that one woman, would you be ready to settle down?
I feel like you find it in yourself.
Open lifestyle.
No, but you have to understand. So you can't find the feeling in a one woman. You have to fix yourself first.
The Jamaica princess said that is a growth and a balance. So she basically.
Brother, me say you will never stop put down the place if you don't fix yourself first because you're broken, brother. And look, gratification. Look, you just look validation. You have to move from being looking validation and validate yourself.
Yeah.
So you can empower other people, brother. Because when you're broken, you just broke up your generation upon generation upon generation. You feel a certain way, and you know, say your bills exceed your income, and you know, say, yo, God, no, me not forget no more pitney, but you just feel like, fuck it, yeah, man, the world done fuck. Anything goes. Anytime you hear a mankind say anything goes, is a dangerous individual that anything goes, no morals, no standard, no boundaries, nothing. You understand?
Brother, you
have to fix yourself, bad man. That's why a man get up every day. I'm a smile. None of my smile them not fake. Because I fix myself. You know that vibrant.
Yeah.
Yo,
you know me you have everything for myself, bad man. Me rich long time, I have everything. But those things is a norm for me. That is not one time that was my soundtrack of my existence. No, me find back by you, me work. So I Octane is an alter ego. Me can come out of Octane. Enough youth right now and then create a persona.
Them living out.
Them birth DNA dead.
Yeah.
Birth DNA
I wouldn't
dead.
even talk about artists alone. It go right back to where we are talking about.
People right across the board.
When you create this Gyalis persona, you're living it for so long.
Yeah.
It's hard to unlearn that behavior and come back into who you are as a person. Because that is where you grow and know. That's where your family ingrained in you. That's where society ingrained in you. And you know yourself outside of that persona.
Why you think every other nation are lead? Because black people fail to understand that we need to get back our indigenousness. We need to get back that. All right, in America, the word nigger forbidden for people, white people.
Yeah.
But them leave nigger with black people. So them still a capitalize off a nigger. 4th of July, we not to celebrate them thing there. Halloween, we not to celebrate it. All of them thing, we see the holidays, them thing that we them sell black people and kill black people and put black people off. But you see them sell Black Friday with TV value $2 grand and sell for $5 grand. So they used to sell slaves. And then commercialize it and put it on product. Because black people is always a fucking product. We're not a human being up to today. And you them feel to understand. I'm tired to tell you them, I'm get passionate about it. Brother, I'm keep going for seminar. I say, brother, I'm looking to yourself, no dog. Take a book, no brother, read a book, no. Enhance your education, no brother. Guess how it go, brother. Your Benz and your soundtrack of your existence, Benz make every day.
So basically then you say spirituality then missing because the man them too busy around the Gyalis room.
Brother, miss and them give you things for busy. Remember, me tell you this. 90% of the black nation have a priority list where them not depend. Them have things with them prioritize. But you're not on your priority list. You're picking them your prioritize. Your job, your car note, your bills. And you know how to do nothing for yourself. You not even get up. If Mr. Brother, you not exercise, I not have the time because I have to go around and go sell some weed and I have to take care of my people them. But you have a list where you're not depend. And if you have a priority list where you're not on, you're a fucking robot. You're not living a life, brother.
Yo! Acting, I hold some meds, so I feel like I'm me alone, brother. Like, yo, sometimes I think I'm mad.
Brother, but these are the things that we do on the seminars them. So when we do on the seminars them, only the people that attend it.
Yo, I'm going to follow you, brother.
As the Empress, a part of growth. A part of growth, because for me, as what I tell you, Gyalis thing, how me view it is a sport or a drug. You see me? So that the rehab is growth. You have some man grow out of it, and you have some man continue. But it the way how it pass on. Meaning the same earth and the same search. So with earth and search, youth are always a surge. You see me? So that lead to a lot of things. But over time, a man find some things with growth and maturity. You see what I say? So him can able to valve and know, say, yo, been this, done that.
Yeah, once you play a growth,
Because
when you hear a man say, what is a New Year resolution? A man say, I want to make 20 million, and I want to make that. Your New Year resolution for always be growth. Through growth,
yeah,
everything manifests.
yeah, man.
Growth is the Almighty. Growth is the universe. Growth is God. Through growth, everything understand, because growth will make you understand the difference between pros and the fucking cons. Who don't understand the difference between what you should do and what you should not do at this particular moment. You sharpen your intuition. So your choices, them you make, not affect you. Because remember, you know, enough things will affect you 10 years from now, you know. And the choice where you make today will affect you 10 years down the line, Batman. See, what you think in America, they make every rap youth, them nigga forbidden, but they make it the rap game. If you them not say nigga, as you them say nigga, then them say they make it go Billboard #1. So when you think every black youth will rap now, say, I have to say nigga.
Acting. All right, hold on. You touch on, you segue from something where perfect for me. You see me? And that's something when I mentioned to somebody where they are. You see, it's so hard and same way we are talking about nigga in a rap music. I see when I feel about this pussy being the center of attention in a dancehall music. It hard to find a love song where a man now say, yo, I love you because you're all good. Like, for me, I feel like we idealize sex so much in a dancehall that you can't expect the youth them to grow up come think nothing other than sex or the validation.
Because of that, because when the next youth don't want to come and say, boy, Vibrant, I sing some nice thing, my life Vibrant. But here we go on now. It's not glamorous. Me don't want to be vibrant.
Yeah.
Me don't want to be vibrant because the music moved from ART. ART, which is the art. It move from that, brother. Metaphor, similes, you express yourself and you be this artist where you express yourself. And you have different ways where you express yourself in one dimensional. It becomes something where people are trying to validate themselves through the peer pressure is high on the youth them. So them are gonna always feel Batman. Them always feel. And then nobody now gonna be an inventor. So when a man come now, riding them bus and them and right on the chop thing, every man say, chop around the place, I chop me I go. And this around the place, I that me I go. I mean, as I tell you, them brother, look and say we are feel no man. Look on different people.
Artist, my clear brother say. Brother Giant.
Yeah, so brother.
Yeah, when I say on the back to you, them right now. When you look on the world level, then is a man like you become an artist, then man want to follow your character. You cannot be a person. Like me can be you. You understand? But you can become my icon as an artist. So if me your lifestyle, it's gonna be a problem to me. Because you never be acting. You see? And that's a lot of people that watch another person try to live like that person. You will never be that person.
That's why you said perfect, you know. That's why you said perfect, but and them end up in a dead end. Because whole heap of people growing up for me was my idol. But through education, through me always educate myself, reteach myself, I find out that this only gonna be an inspiration for me to blossom into my true fruition. No, you don't see that, brother. Them I look through for them eyes and I see you, so them now live their own life.
Yeah, man.
They now live their own life, just like the dance, just like the pussy. Yeah, guys say, oh, what my pussy are the goodest pussy and them man are rare. Lady, the reason why the man stay with it because he's a broken individual.
No, man.
He's a broken individual and you is a broken individual. If you feel like your pussy is the center of your existence.
I don't want to stray from the topic. So basically I say Gyalis is a broken individual.
No.
Hold on.
Brother, every Gyalis is a broken individual.
No, hold on. Let me try to bring back what me understand from the conversation at least.
No, but indirectly, every Gyalis is a broken individual.
People want to say.
Yeah, brother, every Gyalis and every little girl where you see a fuck down the place. Brother, As security, them a look.
Now,
Them just want somebody to hug them and say, boy, I love you, just stop them, stop me on a man.
no, but
And you can confide and just feel like them feel safe, brother. It's just them a get a glimpse of touch, them a get a glimpse of look, brother. Remember me tell them, go through it. At the then come here so, and then get a little glimpse, and then hold it, and then, you know, work out, and then go this, brother. Them just a look.
On the basis of the definition when me and you derive what we are talking about the life, right? Okay, now they want Octane to come to the studio right now.
Oh, so now come to studio, now go sir. When I got party now. I'm a record, so now I got party.
Alright, let me go and talk.
Yeah, go on talk. I hear it,
on the basis of the definition of me and Octane come with an Octane, just forward on the life, right? We say a girl is somebody where pick up yourself, my G. Them say a girl is somebody where have that natural affinity and charisma when it comes to woman. I would say it's not based on sex. Me feel like say you can be a Gyalis and not be broken. But the reality of it is that, and this I just want to just a short one false number based on my intuition. I feel like 80 to 90% of all Gyalis broken. But I don't agree. Say,
broken, brother. Them try to find themselves. Because if you ask them, say, why you be a Gyalis? I want your man to have enough gal, dog, and fuck enough gal.
And so I will tell you straight, so them don't know.
So is a female is just only for sex? Like a female is just only for sex? Boy, yo, brother, you have been empowered.
African brother, what you say?
Brother, let me tell you this. Vibrant can tell you. Maybe J up there, sir. We used to have 1 million people at power. And then we cut it down to 1 and 2 and 3. You know why? Because if you can't impact your life, we don't want them around it. If me can't do something great for your life, what the fuck me apart with your family? If you can't impact a woman's life, when me brother, I'm a man different still, I think different now, brother. Sometimes I feel like me I'm mad enough.
Actually, now that me tell you, brother, I feel like right now, some men are old. Sometimes I feel like I'm me alone with them men. Sometimes I feel like me a madman. But right now,
brother, sometimes I feel like me I'm mad, brother. Sometimes I have to take 2 pills and go lie down, brother, because so much things are run through my brain, brother, and it just come like
realest way, bro.
It just come like when we do the seminar, like people them now see them. I say, John, we never see that angle here. But then now, true, I'm not consistent in them life. I just say, them go back to them always. I mean, I say, when I broke out of the always, but it's harder to do more than, it's easier said more than done.
Yeah.
I mean, always say, based upon you empower your brain. Knowledge is everything. Knowledge is everything. Don't we think backward and rewire, make you think backward. See? You notice, housing trust, and nobody will advertise them thing there. They advertise you fi take a loan and how you pay the loan. They not advertise how you make your own the apartment complex. Oh, you see, I make one thing where say, this is the way me I teach the kids them to invest and own the apartment complex and become a real and dabble into real estate. Them I teach of your own loan and pay income tax and interest. So you got always have bills back, man. And that every commercial I teach you how to borrow and not to lend and not to be a lender or a owner. Everybody, if you see, go to housing trust. Me pay a housing trust and I can't get no loan. Them I tell you say I have a partner to get double loan. Then suppose me and a girl left. You put me in a one dilemma right now because girl left me house but me alone left. Them not teaching you, and anytime they find a youth, you teach them things. Them shut you out or them try to kill you.
Yeah.
Or them turn your own surrounding against them, paint a picture like, yo, that brother you chat too much.
Yeah. I realize way.
If you go up on the internet, you talk, every day you come and chat to me, it's a philosophy. You use what? Because black people so afraid of knowledge because they make. Why you think with sight become our strongest sense? Brother, your eyes are your weakest sense. Out of all your senses, your sight is your fucking weakest sense. That's why, brother, that's why I'm in our airports and watch one man come charge. You know, I turn up, so I say, brother, come lick up in a man who come pop up in a poof. I said, brother, what that? Oh, I'm sorry. The man I phone. You know, everything that we know we phone. We are driving, we know we phone.
So
Because then counter with sight. Brother, we start to hear with the eyes, brother. So with the ears now work again. They make with eyes become with ears. That's why we so fucking fool with too near the forest we can't see the trees, brother.
The man they make it in a situation where the Gyalis is a broken.
But vibrant, if you really check it still, you know. If you really check it still when you're Gyalis, back then I do your thing and Ray. You just do it because you have certain urges where you couldn't control. But why you can control it now? Because you have experience. Why you can control it? Because you're in a better frame of mind. Why you can? Because you get kids and you have data now. So you know what I mean? And why is the majority of them new father, including me, and say, yo, me no want my daughter get no man like me. That is the wrong fucking thing should come out of your mouth. Your daughter will always have get somebody like you. That means that your morals them did fuck up.
But we know that I don't like say a secret. Most of we know.
You understand?
Yeah.
So if you ever tell yourself that your daughter not get a man like you, then what type of individual you are?
But that means, yo, brother,
I disagree.
You feel say we don't know say we morals fuck up when them fuck up. We know, but we
but brother, you're not gonna know. You know, you're not gonna know in the initial stage.
Well, alright, not initial. Alright, it come like alright. Perfect analogy. A drug addict. A drug addict I'm gonna deny say they're addicted when they just get addicted. But at some point them know say them fucking addicted and there's nothing.
Yeah, but So in the initial stage you're not gonna know. It's just an avenue you look for escape.
You know what man tell himself say, yo brother, I'm done with the Gyalis thing and then can't done. Cause you know then
right, so you're forward to the drug. Remember?
So what's on now? Alright, Vibrant have 100 girl. Vibrant have 100 girl. Alright. Me tell you what we're having our head, for example. No man, never put the disclaimer there, for example.
Yeah.
Vibrant have 100 girl. You notice? Yo, this I want to fuck up something, you know. You know, I want to fuck up something. You know, say a man are there with a woman, but in her mind, if him have 10 girl, 8 man in her mind, not the girl them, because I say, oh, all right, Bumbuckler, you know what? I go link my brother them, I go link Eagle, I go link your boy Vibrant, him not too like me, you know. Watch your style, I carry that girl, I go, brother, me carry one girl because I want Vibrant to see say me a fuck that girl. To prove for him indirectly and it have nothing to do with the girl. We are living as an illusion in our head, bad man. So the thing where we are used not have no significant value because we have a different perspective in our head and why we are utilizing.
It go forward to our next.
Hold on.
Because we say some man, because the man them have it twisted, you know. But we never really want to go up on that yet. But the same thing is like some man now, him see a girl because of acting. You see me? You have a funny mentality. You
so let me tell you
upon a girl because of acting girl.
Brother, listen to me now, man. Me dey for ends already. Brother, me dey for ends multiple times. Here, my friend, them I say, oh, I say me get a boy the girl some blood clot fuck every time you push that shit bag. I say, the boy fuck you like me. You know, I'm taking cocky bigger than feet. Listen, brother, if you are, brother, the woman don't know my identity no more. If a man there with my woman, I'm gonna say, oh, me get a girl some blood clot fuck last time. Brother, she have a name.
Yeah.
Why I
yeah, brother. So when a broken person do something
I tell you about that is the next step.
Yeah, when a broken person do them something. If you are there with a girl and sleep with the girl and all that can take was a proof from the girl man why the girl get the opportunity.
Hey,
nice, what you say? Why? Oh, who is a girl is in a year booking on my life?
No, you can't, Shana.
Internet has shake up.
Yeah, yeah.
What's up?
Internet shaking, brother. What?
Oh, dear.
Yeah, internet is shaky.
One got nothing but have the hang up and back.
Yeah, fire, you're not ready.
Eh?
Fire not ready. But all of the
Yo, this, yo,
think
hold on.
but them not
That
take the
comment,
request.
they are 100% true too. Someone
Yeah,
have
we
enough
need.
girl and can please. One. Brother, I swear to you.
Yo, that
No, but
topic,
brother,
that is an
but brother,
What do you
listen.
go there so still?
No, but listen, it's not, yo, it's not about please. Come here, we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
We're so broken. We're not about please. We just look for avenue so we can
Validate
feel
it.
like
Yeah. To feel good. To feel, yeah. Forget we are
because we're
chase and
so
high.
broken. We're so broken. We see a girl and we feel like, oh, that girl, yeah. All right, bomb I never tried to a Spanish girl, Latino. We feel like this is what we feel. But I say, get her and have sex with her. I say, God, man, you know, someone want to try me, girl. I know I want something. So the problem is you.
Yeah. But Penny
Yeah.
correct that when him said not 100% because for me no man we do this for a sport. It's just a sport for him, brother. Him driven by that energy. You see what I mean?
Yeah, because he not find himself.
So when him date a fatty, a slimmy, a tally, a shorty, a Indian, a coolie, a white, when him done all of that, brother, the man a hunter dumb. So him obsessed, brother. For just
But him broken.
you know, him talk to every single woman in the world here is.
Him broken, brother.
For him, I think for him is a sport.
No, him broken. He cannot stop. Ask him to stop now and say.
Huh?
Ask him to stop
Sport
now and
thing,
say.
man. It's
Can't
a sport,
stop.
man. I throw in the belt one day when, you know,
Brother.
you want me now. With some of the warriors, them will live like that. The problem with that is, you know, because it have an effect, you know. The problem with that is you get so much good, so you buck up on a person now, and you tell yourself, say, yo, you know, so me can get back better than this. So it's like drug again, as what me I tell you, because
Yeah, but that make you broken because but vibrant that's what me acting and say that make you broken because you can't step away from it. You see anyhow you use something like a drug or in this case the validation you get from a woman a drug, you know. You see me? If you cannot step away from it, then you're broken, you're addicted. At this point you don't know yourself without that part of your life there. So you're a virgin right do it as a sport. In my cause me been there, you know, brother. When me younger, when me in high school, you know, me I spill little tea, you know. When me in high school, you know, brother. Me and my brethren them set out the alphabet, you know. We say, yo, after clap a girl, well, first name started every letter of the alphabet, and who first reach win. Them way the way I deal with it, you know.
yeah.
You see me? But at some point, me get to the realization, say, it never have nothing to do with that. That was just a byproduct, something we just insert to tell ourselves that this is why we are doing it. But we are doing it because we couldn't help ourselves.
Penny, woman drawn by energy to, you know, as we acting say, you know. So here what you're one of them youth there, you're bigger brother, you're one of the greatest one of them things. So it's like
Greatest.
it's a thing we just because you don't go through me not gonna say me have your personal and me know your personal experience.
Yeah.
But your thing was a thing where you see what me I say? So you're little intelligent, you're little face boy thing. Woman drawn on to you from your little youth, brother. From your 4 5 we know. So that I tell you say it have to do with the community too, bro. You see you possess certain things growing up that just tune on to you before you have sense, bro. You see?
No, but true. But we address that too. And the next thing then what they say is that the community have a lot to do with why we wire the way we think the way we think when it comes to the Gyalis thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Call and see where you might go on with that. No, miss.
We are call?
Call them, look up. Surprise gets for the people, them.
Oh, true. Acting down a studio.
Come all a powerful vibes, me I tell you. Acting come burn a fire. Yeah, people,
burn a fire and gone a studio.
Gyalis Road. You know what I mean? And tonight's episode as we talk about is who is a Gyalis. So you know, in your opinion, far and wide, near and wide, we just want to get your view, your opinion, in your eyes, who is a Gyalis. So feel free to drop your comment or join the live, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, but 10 o'clock you say you're done, so it have 10 minutes left. If you want to ask no questions before we...
Yeah, people just make go wrap it up in a good. Me call me special guest again and see what go on if we can catch our vibes in a 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, and while we're there in this right now, people usually do a thing called Unfiltered Mondays. It depends on pause right now, but we soon start back again. What we do is touch on some unfiltered topics, especially when it have to do with the Jamaican society. We might not always talk part over there because we have a worldwide guest, but Unfiltered Mondays was where some of these unfiltered conversations take place, some of the things that we are talk about. Sometimes we're touching on some sexual topic like the realest way, and sometimes we just talk about certain industries in our Jamaica, but really and truly, just follow me and look forward to some more conversations.
Control is needed. Yeah, but that have a part, that have a thing to do with growth too. Lady MBK. You know what I mean? Because without the knowledge, you can't cross that bridge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, we have 10 minutes left. We're going to take opportunity for follow. We need for follow. And if we don't have no questions at all, we want to ask someone who have an address from who is a Gyalis before we move forward, or if we don't feel like we have a burning desire to tell with full definition, we want to send a request and we just accept it one time and just deal with that the right way, right?
Congo and all advice, but we hear what Congo deal with. Congo been about the fire, you know.
So what's our next topic?
Huh?
What next topic?
Well, the next topic is
tips for Gyalis. And how to be a Gyalis. Oh, so yeah, try. Okay, all right.
Tips.
So them say next week. Vibrant say next week. It's gonna be a situation, but
yeah.
I guess the ladies only know if we not date a Gyalis or a player or whatever I want to call it.
Yeah. Congo.
Internet shaky.
Congo, your internet not good.
Yeah, internet shaky, brother.
Yeah, Congo.
Yeah. So, yo, I'm not like, I enjoy the discussion.
Yeah.
I look forward to next week. I think next week it's imperative, so we'll have some more woman on the thing for to talk up the thing with them. You see me?
Yeah, what the woman them stay now. Them are go and watch and feel out the vibe first, you know? I said the woman.
No, but yeah, but the topic where you father tomorrow, next week I feel like a woman them have to go lead that one there,
yeah,
man. Like
for them ground, me I set it for them. You know? Mm-hmm. So remember, you know, tell a friend, and share the live. Salamanic City, Gyalis Road. You don't know. I over yesterday the vibe there.
Yeah.
I say, yeah, man.
Alright, so one of my sisters them say next week she forward and she alright somebody up on the live side.
Alright.
Alright, so me make that contact. Alright, up.
Some ladies make some man behave like that. Yeah, that's our next topic.
The whole heap of topic in a Gyalis thing can't done, you know?
Yeah, man. Oh,
yeah.
Very good. Kazini.
Alright, so we're out now.
The time limited, you know, so.
Yeah, we're out now.
Yeah.
Alright, people. As I say, follow me. Don't know a thing. Unfiltered Mondays is coming back, and I got there yourself on a weekly basis. I hear what I go on, and if the topic is right, I chime in and have a good conversation. I don't see how the thing go today. So I do the right thing and just follow up with thing and just participate if you can. You know what I mean?
Blessings. Big up yourself, your internet connection, bad sister. So next week, make sure to tune in and tell a friend, share the live, you know, because a hot topic next week, or the woman them platform next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And give thanks to all of the people who are following me. Overwhelming, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Alright, little more up.
Alright, blessing. So my people, next week, Salamanic City, Gyalis Road, out. Penny, give thanks again, my brother.